Aileen Wuornos? The name conjures images of darkness, desperation, and a chilling descent into madness.
Yeah, they weren't cut up, they weren't sliced up, no OJ jazz, you know? And he said, I did the most horrendous crime in the whole wide world.
Not true?
I guess not. All they were was shot and left. If it was a horrendous crime, why didn't I shoot them between the eyes, cut their penis off, stick it in their mouth, you know, do all kinds of gross stuff? All they were was shot and left, you know?
Born Aileen Carol Pittman on February 29, 1956, in Rochester, Michigan, her early life was shrouded in turmoil. Abandoned by her teen mother, she was raised by her grandparents, only to later discover they were her biological parents. The household was a cauldron of abuse and dysfunction, with tales of physical and sexual torment haunting her childhood.
I knew I was raped, and you weren't nothing but a bunch of stuff.
Therefore, these proceedings are now
Putting
concluded.
somebody who was raped to death.
Her journey into darkness began early, offering sexual favors for cigarettes at just 11 years old, earning her the cruel moniker Cigarette Pig. From there, a path of delinquency and defiance unfolded, punctuated by stints in juvenile detention and a teenage pregnancy shrouded in mystery. By her mid-teens, Wuornos was adrift, bouncing between homes, detention centers, and the unforgiving streets.
To me, this world is nothing but evil, and all of us are full of evil one way or another in whatever we do. We have evil in us, all of us do. And my evil would just happen to come out because of the circumstances of what I was doing. Hitchhiking, hooking, on the road. I was a homeless person all my life. And then the hitchhiking, hooking, I learned off the homelessness and cruising all over the United States of America and stuff.
In the mid-1970s, she ventured to Florida, where her life took a fateful turn. There, she crossed paths with Louis Fell, a wealthy yachtsman whose brief union with Wuornos ended in acrimony and accusations of violence. Yet it was her tempestuous relationship with Tyria Moore that would set the stage for her infamous reign of terror.
Tyra was doing a lot of beer drinking and stuff. She wanted to go out all the time, so she was burning up the money I was making. I was making good, about $200-300 a day, sometimes
But did she,
150.
and did she know what you were doing?
Oh yeah, Ty always knew everything I was doing.
Together, they navigated a tumultuous existence, with Wuornos engaging in sex work along Florida's highways while Moore stood by, a reluctant witness to her lover's descent into darkness. From late 1989 to 1990, Wuornos unleashed a reign of terror, preying upon unsuspecting men along the highways of Florida.
We were sitting on the floor watching TV, and she just come out and said, I have something to tell you. And I asked her what, and she said that she had shot and killed a man that day.
Her victims, middle-aged and older, fell prey to her deadly allure, their lives extinguished in a flurry of violence.
I never hated men, but now I do. I mean, not all. I have a category. I hate those male... God. I hate those male cops. Real bad, because they're dirtballs.
But it was Moore who ultimately turned against her, striking a deal with authorities and sealing Wuornos' fate.
Lee, it sounds like you've been betrayed by everyone.
That's right, I was. That's why I don't care if I'm executed and leave this planet.
The damsel of death was captured, her crimes laid bare for the world to see. Her trial, a spectacle of sensationalism and intrigue, ended in conviction and death sentences.
I gotta come clean that I killed those 7 men in first-degree murder and robbery. As they said, they had it right. A serial killer. Not so much like thrill kill. I was into the robbing biz. I mean, you know, serial killers are in this thrill killing jazz. I was into the robbing, just and eliminate a witness. But still, then again, I got a number, so it's serial killer.
In a final, tragic twist, after a decade on death row, Wuornos chose to forgo appeals, sealing her own fate. And on that fateful day in October 2002, she met her end by lethal injection.
Couldn't even get a fair trial. Couldn't even get a fair investigation or nothing. Couldn't even have my appeals right. You sabotaged my ass, society, and the cops, And the system, a raped woman got executed. It was used for books and movies and shit. Ladder climbs, re-election, everything else. I got a big finger in all your faces, thanks a lot. You're an inhumane bunch of fucking living bastards and bitches, and you're gonna get your asses nuked in the end.
Her final words a cryptic echo of her troubled mind. Aileen Wuornos' story is one of darkness and despair, a chilling reminder of the depths to which the human soul can sink. Her legacy, etched in infamy, serves as a haunting cautionary tale, a stark reminder of the fragile line between victim and villain, and the harrowing consequences of a life gone astray.
Oh man, if I was to leave this planet, it wouldn't be no big deal to me, because this is a wicked, wicked world. Wicked world.